Hello, my convicts and convicts. Just a desire to become convict. I'm going to do it this way. I actually had my microphone on last time, but for some weird reason, the audio didn't record. I don't know if it's because it needed charging, so I slapped it on charge. I don't know if it was that or not. So bugger it. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way without the charger, just in case. I'm not redoing it again. I don't know. Anyway, today's been a bit of a pretty decent day. I've got the recording, it is uploading at the moment. I will apologise. It will probably take until about 8-9 o'clock. It's like, what time is it now? 17 minutes past 6. And it's got 32 minutes left. Apparently there's 32 minutes left. This is why I have to go when it comes to uploading videos. And that's been on for ages, for about an hour and something. So yeah, excuse because Rio came in with Markiplier on and I didn't want his voice. I knew Mark wouldn't probably be bothered, but you know, just in case for the people. But yeah, it's about 30 minutes left now on this. So it should be up for at least 7-8 o'clock. One of the pains, it might even be a bit later because once that's done, it's got to render them into HD and that can take 30 or 60 odd minutes to do. So it's a pain in the padded behind, but obviously with the new internet coming, it shouldn't be too long now anyway. Funnily, saying that, the next week or so, or next couple of weeks, I get a chance to physically go and ring them again because they said that it is being done this month. It's already finished, I think. They said that they've just got to get surveying now of the properties. So basically, as I've said before, if I've said it, I can't remember if I actually said it or not. So whatever, I'll say it again. But we're in the final stages. They've all done the lines as down the road, and obviously where the exchange and everything, all that is. Now what they've got to do is they've got to bring it from the exchange to the properties. So what they've got to do is come out, survey the house, then obviously find out where or how they're going to install it, and then obviously come and install it, and they might have to come into the property at some point. But they said at the beginning they don't have to do that. They just need to be outside so they can survey, and then obviously start the work of plumbing it up to where it needs to be. So that's happening at some point. I actually saw today some of Openreach where one of the houses were further down the road. So maybe that's them coming up here. I don't know. Maybe they're starting from that side and working their way up to this house. So I don't know. They were doing something because they was digging, or they had like a little fence out and stuff. And they were doing something, so I don't know exactly what they were doing, but yeah. So they're up to something. But yeah, that's going to hopefully be done by this month or some point this month. They said to forward in a couple of weeks and they'll let me know what's happening, obviously, with them coming up here. Also, I mentioned during the Doom video, I had my eye test done. I went down to Specsavers here in the UK and I wanted to check them out to be, you know, to see if they were any better, because I did go to a glasses company before, or an optician, I should say, and they weren't very good. And I ended up having an eye test done, and they ended up doing some stuff for me, but they ended up not giving me the correct prescription for my glasses. Now, it could be partly my fault because there were certain things I mentioned and I said about my vision, because I've got a weird thing with my vision where very close up to my face like this, my eyes kind of go blurry, and then it's kind of round about this point where it goes nice and clear, and then beyond that, like looking, say for instance at this if I can see it, this box in the corner here, I can't read the writing on that box at all from here. It's just blurred from here. So I've got like a sweet spot where I've got to be kind of almost like when I'm sat from the monitor here kind of thing. This is where the sweet spot is, from here to there. sort of thing. It's really weird and annoying. But I also had a I think they called it an OCT scan. So they scanned my eye and it actually showed you the back of my eye. So they could see if there's any sort of like glaucoma or anything like that. I wanted to have that done to see if there'd been like any nerve damage or anything wrong with my eyes that they needed to sort from that end, or, you know, if I ever needed surgery or anything like that. And they've said it's absolutely fine. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. They said my left eye, I do have slightly worse the left eye than my right eye, which I know of. And they said that this has got a slightly more shorter vision than this one. So they went through a few tests and did all the different things. They've got some really cool machines. This place is the other way. The other place was more old-fashioned. It was just putting a lens in front of my eye, clicking it down, and then I had to read a board and said, can you tell me? This one was like the big fancy machine that goes in front of your face, and you can see through it, and then you see like a digital bunch of letters and stuff that you have to read, and then it obviously shifts and shifts and shifts, and they go through different lenses and all that for it, and it was really good. Enjoyed it, and I got through it, got to the end, and felt more confident. So they've told me I need to have some glasses called varifocals, because there's bifocals, which I really didn't want them, and then there's varifocals. Varifocals is where you look straight and it's like normal vision, but if you slightly look down. So yeah, varifocals. I'm moving around because Rio's got his phone, he keeps coming into the room. So I let him play in the room. It is getting a bit dark now though, so I brought him in because he was on the trampoline. But yeah, the varifocals, basically, as you look forward, you get normal vision. But if you look down, it's it kind of transitioned from normal to close reading. Because obviously when you're reading stuff, you obviously get it, and you obviously look down like this, don't you? You look down and sit. So that's what I've done, is wear the glasses where you look down and stuff like this. You would obviously look down and be able to read stuff, and then from here there will be like normal vision sort of thing. As with the bifocal, we've got like this weird like bubble on the lens, so it's like a chiseled kind of like umbrella shape, and then as you look forward you get normal, then you have to look into that to read, and I was like, oh god, I don't want that, that'd be awful. So they said varifocals, so they're going to come on the 24th of this month of October, and then I'll get them, and the prescription for that will come through, and then they can go and have them fitted. So at some point I will have glasses. I've got 2 pairs that I wanted to get, which again varifocal, so I didn't need to, but I wanted to for 2 different types of glasses. One's kind of more of a minimalist kind of shape for the frame, and then the ones are quite thick, black, sort of like like Clark Kent kind of things. I wanted them to be a bit more standing out sort of thing, a bit like the ones I was wearing when I got my first ones from the other company, which I don't need to know. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. They look like they'll do the job, so all that should be hopefully done and dusted, and we'll see how we go. So there we go. I just thought I'd let you know about obviously my adventures today. So we've got a video obviously from Call of Duty regarding the new Doom bundle. I'll leave Doom bundle and that word choice for you to evaluate how that went, and yeah, we'll talk about that in the video obviously when that comes out. But yeah, anyways, you can see it was getting completely interrupted every 2 minutes, so it didn't work, but we've finally got here to the end. Don't forget, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to hit that notification bell back to back, and make sure it's set to all so you get all my videos. Otherwise you'll only get suggested ones that YouTube suggests, so make sure you hit it back to back, set it to all. If you want to join, please consider joining. It's $1.99, gives you access to emotes, badges, giveaways and charity work as well. It's just $1.99, helps me a great ton, and also obviously it helps out other people, and I can give a little bit back to you as well. So if you want me to be able to do that, I need to have more people. I've only got 1 or 2 that may have been joined members at the moment, so I do need more obviously to be able to do that. So we'll do that eventually in the future once we get enough people. So if you want to consider being a part of that, consider joining. It's just $1.99. Thank you to such as Raf GT Sport for those who have joined and become my members. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. So I'm going to leave it here. It is a bit later than the last video. I've just actually done Rio's hair, and I had to cut his hair because there's been a note coming around again about the Nitty Nora's headlights. So I've shaved his hair like I normally do, like a grey to buzz cut sort of thing, like I normally do with my hair, but I normally do it with Rio as well. Keeps his hair nice and short, just in case, so he doesn't end up coming home with any issues or problems that might cause us some issues. So yeah, we've dealt with that. That's all dealt with now, and we're all good. So yep, just a couple of things now. Got internet obviously coming end of the year, and then the glasses coming on the 24th, and yeah, I think all's good. Anyway, salute to you all, appreciate you all, and I'll see you in another video. And this is now done just now, and it's now 7:03. It says it's going to take how long? It's going to take another 60 minutes to render up to high definition. So I may end up just sending out in standard definition, and then if you want to see it in high definition, eventually it'll go up, and then whenever this video goes up as well. Anyway, bye for now.